Good evening, all of you. Today we will be discussing exercise 2.4 of class 7th, and the first one is find 0.2 into 6. This is the first question. So when we are multiplying a decimal number with a whole number, what you have to do, you have to just multiply without considering the decimal point. That means the first number is 0.2. So if you are not considering the decimal point, means what? It will be 0.2. Okay, 0 2 means what? It's 2 itself. Okay, so first number has turned into 2. Now what is the second number? 6. So what is 2 into 6? 2 into 6 is 12. Okay, so you can write this 12 here. Now you have to see the question. Okay, here in this 0.2, in this 0.2, how many numbers are there after the decimal point? After the decimal point, only one number is there, that is 2. Okay, only one number is there after the decimal point. Now what about 6? There is no decimal point in 6, so no need of considering it. Okay, so we have got 1 here, that is only one number after the decimal point. So in our answer also, after the decimal point there should be only one number. Okay, so we have got the answer as 12. So in our answer also, after the decimal point there should be only one number. So let's start from last. So 1 means what? Decimal point will come here. Okay, that means what? Our answer will be 1.2. Understand how we are getting 1.2? Okay. Now let's see the second one. What is the second one? 8 into 4.6. This is the second question. So here also you have to multiply without considering the decimal point. So 4.6 will turn into what? 46. So 8 into 4.6, you can first do 46 into 8. Okay, 46 is a greater number, that's why I am writing it first. So 46 into 8. Okay, without considering the decimal point, I am just multiplying. 6 into 8 is 48, carry 4, 32 plus 4 is 36. Okay, so you will get 368. Okay, now you have to observe the question. In the question you can see that here there is no decimal point, but here you can see that in 4.6, after the decimal point is here. So after the decimal point, how many numbers are there? Only one number, which is 6. Okay, so after the decimal point, only one number. So in our answer also, after the decimal point there should be only one number. Okay, so from the last here. Okay, after one number you have to put the decimal point. That means answer will be 36.8. Okay, for the first one we got 1.2 and for the second we got 36.8. Understand? Now let's see the third one. Third one is 2.71 into 5. Okay, so here also let's multiply without considering the decimal point. So 271 into 5. Okay, now you will get 5 here, 35 here, 3. So 10 plus 3 is 30. So you got it as 1355. Okay, now you have to observe the question. No need of considering this since there is no decimal point. But here in 2.71, after the decimal point, how many numbers are there? 1, 2. Two numbers are there after the decimal point, isn't it? So in our answer also, two numbers should be there after the decimal point. Okay, so let's start from last. 1, 2. So you will have to put the decimal point here. Okay, so our answer will be 13.55. After the decimal point, you should not say it together, that is 13.55. That's wrong. You should say it separately. Okay, 13.55 is correct. Okay, so answer for this question is 13.55. Okay, now let's see the fourth question. Fourth question is what? 20.1 into 4. This is the fourth question. So let's do it without considering the decimal point. So 201 into 4. Okay, what is 1 into 4? 408. Okay, so you will get the answer as 804. Okay, now let's observe the question. Here there is no decimal point, so no need. But here 20.1, you can see that after the decimal point only one number is there. Only one number. Okay, so what you can say? So in our answer also there should be only one number after the decimal point. Okay, so this was our answer. So one number means from last you can start 1. So here you will get the decimal point here. Okay, so our answer will be 80.4. Okay, 80.4. Understand? Now let's see the fifth question. What is the fifth one? 0.05 into 7. This is our question. So without considering the decimal point means first number will be 005. Okay, 005 means what? 5 itself. 005 means 5 itself. So 5 into 7. Okay, you have to do 5 into 7 first. So you will get what? 35. Okay, so you will get 35. Okay, now here there is no decimal point, so no need of considering it. Here 0.05, you can see that after the decimal point, two numbers are there. 1, 2. Okay, two numbers are there. So in our answer also, two numbers should be there after the decimal point. Okay, so let's start from the last. So 1, 2. Okay, here you have to put the decimal point. Understand? Only then you will get two numbers after the decimal point. Okay, so 0.35 means what? You can simply put one 0 here. Okay, you can put it as 0.35. 0.35 is equal to what? 0.35. Okay, so answer for this question will be 0.35. Understand? Okay, now let's see the sixth one. 211.02 into 4. Okay, this is the question. So here also you have to multiply without considering the decimal point. So 21102. 21102 into 4. Okay. Now 2 4s are 8. 0, 4, 4, 8. Okay, you will get it as 84408. Now let's observe the question. Here you can see that in this number there are two numbers after the decimal point. Okay, two numbers are there after the decimal point. So in our answer also after the decimal point there should be two numbers. Okay, so 1, 2. Here you have to put the decimal point. Okay, that is two numbers are there in the answer also after the decimal point. So answer will be 844.08. Okay, understand this? So that is the sixth one. Now let's see the seventh question. What is the seventh one? 2 into 0.86. Okay, 2 into 0.86. So here also without considering the decimal point means what? This 0.86 will turn into 0.86. 0.86 means what? 86 itself. Okay, so now let's multiply this 86 into 2. Okay, what is 86 into 2? 12, carry 1, 16, 17. Okay, you will get it as 172. Okay, now let's observe the question. In the question you can see that here in this decimal number two numbers are there after the decimal point. Okay, two numbers are there after the decimal point. So in our answer also two numbers should be there after the decimal point. So 1, 2. Here you have to put the decimal point. Okay, that is 1.72 will be the answer for seventh question. Okay, this is how you have to do this question. That is just multiply it first without considering the decimal point. Then you have to observe the question and you have to count how many numbers are there after the decimal point, and then you have to write the answer just like that. Okay, if there is two numbers after the decimal point in the question, in the answer also there should be two number after the decimal point. Okay, in that way you have to do this question. Now let's see the second question. Now our second question is find the area of a rectangle whose length is 5.7 centimeter and breadth is 3 centimeter. Okay, so we have to find the area of a rectangle. Okay, rectangle whose length is given. What is the length? Length is given as 5.7 centimeter. Okay, suppose this is the rectangle and you have to find the area. Okay, you have to find this area. And length, what is the length of this rectangle? Length is 5.7 centimeter. That is the length. And breadth is 3 centimeter. That is 3 centimeter is the breadth. Now what is the area of a rectangle? Area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Okay, you know that. So here length is already given. What is that? 5.7 centimeter. So 5.7 into what is the breadth? Breadth is 3. Okay. So 5.7 into 3 will be the area of this rectangle. So let's do it. 5.7 into 3 means you have to do 57 into 3. So 21, 15, 17. Okay. 171. Now in the question you can see that in 5.7 you can see that only one number is there after the decimal point, which is 7. So only one number is there. That means in our answer also there should be only one number after the decimal point. So one number means it will be here. Okay. So what will be our answer? Our answer will be 17.1 centimeter square. Okay. Area means what? Centimeter into centimeter means what? Centimeter square. So unit of area will be centimeter square. So answer will be 17.1 centimeter square. Understand? This is how you have to do this second question. Just multiplying length into breadth. Okay. So this is all about the second one. Now let's see the third question. Find first one is 1.3 into 10. So here we are going to multiply various decimal numbers with 10, 100, 1000, etc. Okay. So when you are doing these types of questions, what you have to do is that you have to shift the decimal point. Okay. It's very easy to find the answer. Okay. First, the digits will be the same in the answer also, but you have to shift the decimal point towards the right side by as many number of zeros present. Okay, that means here in 10 you can see that in 10 means what? Only one zero is present in 10. So you have to shift this 1.3. Okay, that was the question. So you have to shift this decimal point by one place. Okay, by one place means what? If you are shifting this decimal point will reach here. That means what? You will get answer as 13 point. 13 point means 13 itself. Okay, 13 will be the answer. Understand? That is, this decimal point have shifted from this to here by one place. Why one place? Because in 10 you can see only one zero. So this decimal point have shifted towards the right side. Okay, it should shift towards the right side. Why? Because here it's multiplication. Okay, so decimal point has shift towards right side by one place. So we will get it as 13. Okay, you will understand it when we are doing the remaining questions. So the second one is 36.8 into 10. 36.8 into 10. Here in 10 also you can see that only one zero is there. Okay, this rule is applicable only in the case of numbers like 10, 100, 1000, etc. Okay, it's not applicable for any other numbers. Okay, so multiplication with these numbers 10, 100, 1000, etc. Okay, so here also our question is 36.8 and in 10 you can see that only one zero is there. So you have to shift this decimal point by one place towards right. That means it will reach here. This decimal point will reach here. That reaching here means what? You can write here as 368 point. Okay, 368.0 means what? It's 368 itself. So answer will be 368. Okay. Okay, now let's see the third one. What is the third question? 153.7. 153.7 into 10. So here also in 10 means how many zeros are there? Only one zero. So 153.7 means you have to shift this decimal point towards right side by one place. So this will reach here. Okay, this will reach here. So answer will be 1537. Okay, 1537 will be the answer. Understand? 1537 point means what? 1537 itself. Okay, this is the answer. Now let's see the fourth one. What is the fourth question? 168.07. 168.07 into 10. Okay. Here also you can see that in 10 only one zero is present in 10. So 168.07 means what? You have to shift towards right by one place only. That is, you can just shift this decimal point. You can take this decimal point from here and put it here. Okay, here means what? You can write this 1680.7. Understand? This decimal point will move from here to here by one place, means it will reach the very next place, that is 1680.7 will be the answer for this question. Understand? Now let's see the fifth one. Fifth question is 31.1 into 100. Okay, 31.1 into 100. Here you can see that in 100 how many zeros are there? In 100 two zeros are there. Okay, two zeros are there in 100. So let's consider the number which is 31.1. So here you have to move this decimal point towards right side by two places. Okay, why? Because here two zeros. So 1, 2, and you will have to put the decimal point here. After two places you will be putting the decimal point. Okay, that means 3, 1, 1. Here you cannot see any number, means you can simply put 0. Okay, so 3110 point. That will be the answer. That means what? 3110. That is the answer. 3110. Now let's see the sixth one. That is 156.1 into 100. Here also in 100 you can see two zeros. So 156.1 means you have to move this decimal point towards right side by two places. So 1, 2. Okay, and you will be putting the decimal point here after two places. So 1, 5, 6, 1. Here there is no number, means here there is no number. So you can put 0. So 15610 point means what? 15610 will be the answer. 15,610. Now the seventh question. What is the seventh question? 3.62 into 100. 3.62 into 100. In 100 you can see that only two numbers are there. Two zeros are there in 100. So 3.62 means you have to move this decimal point towards right by two places. So 1, 2, and here you will be putting the decimal point after two places. That means 362 point, or you can write it as 362. Okay. Now the seventh one is finished. Now eighth one. 43.07 into 100. Okay, this is the eighth one. Here also you can see that two zeros are there in 100. So 43.07. So you have to move this decimal point two places towards the right. So 1, 2. It will, decimal point will reach here. Okay, so 4307 point, or you can write it as 4307. Okay, 4307. Understand? Okay. Now let's see the ninth one. This is the ninth one. 0.5 into 10. Okay. Here in 10 you can see only one zero is there. Okay, so 0.5 you have to move this point towards right by only one place. So this will reach here. Okay, this point will reach here. That means 0.5. 0.5 means what? 5 itself. 0.5 point means 5 itself. So answer will be 5. Okay. Now 10th one. What is the 10th one? 0.08 into 10. 0.08 into 10. So 10 means what? How many zeros are there? Only one zero. So our number is 0.08. Okay. So you will have to move this 0. You will have to move this decimal point towards right by only one place. So you will have to put the decimal point here. Okay. So what is there? 0.8. 0.8 means what? What is that? 0. Instead of 0, you can simply put 0. So 0.8 will be the answer. Okay. There is no point in putting zeros here. There is no point in putting zeros there. Okay. So 0.8 means 0.8 itself. Okay. Now the 11th one. 0.9 into 100. 0.9 into 100. So 0.9. Okay. In 100 how many zeros are there? Two zeros are there. Okay. So you will have to move towards right by two places. So 1, 2. Here it was the decimal point, so 1 2. So here you will have to put the decimal point after 2 places. Okay, that means what? 0 9. Here there is no number, means you can simply put 0. Okay, 090 point. 090 means what? It's 090 means it's 90 itself. Okay, 90 itself. Okay, so what will be the answer? 90. Now what is 12th question? 12th question is that 0.03 into 1000. 0.03 into 1000. And in 1000 you can see that 3 zeros are there. So you will have to move towards the right by 3 places. Okay, that means write this number 0.03. Moving towards right by 3 places means 1 2 3, and here you will be putting the decimal point. So 0 0 3. Here no number means 0, and put this point. Okay, so answer will be 0030 point. What is 0030 means? It's 30. Okay, 0030 means it's 30. Okay, so 30 will be the answer for this question. Understand how you are doing this? Okay, just count the number of zeros present and move towards the right. Just move the decimal point towards the right by as many number of zeros. Okay, this is how you have to do the question 3. Okay,